Hey everyone, it's Friday night. It's 10 p.m. and you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Welcome back to the Dead Frequencies, where ghost stories and strange encounters echo from the other side of the frequency. I'm your host tonight, Matty James. You ever walk into a house that just feels off? Not a scream, not even a shadow, just that silence, heavy, watchful, like the air itself is listening. The walls breathe differently. Every creak sounds like a question, and that little voice inside whispers, "You're not alone." We lived in a house like that, right next to a graveyard. And that house, it had a thing for ghosts. When we first moved in, the only things left behind were a deck of tarot cards and a Ouija board. They were tucked away in a basement drawer. It was kind of odd. We were kids, so of course we played with them. We didn't tell our parents. It was our secret. Yeah, we used the cards. And we used the board. And that's when things started to change. Let me tell you a story about choices, the kind that echo long after you think they've faded. My cousin stayed with us for a while. He took the room right next to mine, right there in the basement. He worked night shifts, so during the day, it was just him down there. One weekend he said, "Let's try the tarot cards. And then, or let's play the other game I found." He pulled out the Ouija board. We dimmed the lights. We lit a candle. And at first, nothing, just nervous laughter. Then, the planchette moved. 3 letters, over and over and over. O-W-E. I laughed, punched my cousin's arm. "There you go," I said. "I owe you one." But he swore he didn't move it. But whatever we called that night, it didn't leave. Days later, he said, "Your house makes noise when no one's home. Footsteps. Whispers." His name called from the stairs. When he checked, nothing. No one home. No car in the driveway. Just silence. And that feeling that something was watching. I laughed it off. Told him it's just the house settling. So we made a bet. $1. I bet $1 that there are no ghosts. And you can prove me wrong. Or pay up. He moved out soon after. Never really said why. The day he was packed and leaving, I said, "You know you owe me that $1, right?" And he said, "No, I don't. Enjoy that ghost," with a smirk and a semi-serious stare. Well, that $1 wager, it didn't die when he left. It grew. Years later, back home for the holidays, my mom had a cat now, and it was her favorite, a nervous thing that hated the basement. It wore a bell on its collar, so we always knew where it was. She also installed night lights in the hallway to help it move around and prevent us from tripping over the cat. Well, my wife and I, we stayed upstairs at a bedroom across from my parents' room. One night, around 1 a.m., I saw a shadow pass in front of the light, but it made no sound. Then another, and another, and another, as if something was searching room to room. Then it stopped right outside our door. The light under the door went dark. A heavy silence filled the air. I felt that charge again, the same static from years ago. And when I opened the door, Nothing. No cat, no movement. Every door closed. Light steady. Still air. The next morning, everyone swore they'd been asleep. They said it was probably the cat. But I knew better. That hallway always made noises, and so did the cat. After that night, I kept the table lamp on in my room. Not because I was scared, but because I knew what was still waiting in the dark. Eventually, my parents sold the home and bought a different one. We were moving our parents out for good. My siblings and I cleaned the place room by room, and for the first time in decades, it felt lighter. Like the house itself could finally breathe again. On the final day, I did a walkthrough, and that's when I saw it. In the middle of my mom's bedroom floor, a white envelope. Clean, perfect, untouched. I picked it up. Inside, a single $1 bill, stained red, with a hole burned clean through the center of it. Oh, was this some kind of sick joke? Old memories hit me all at once. The bet, the board, the 3-letter message. Oh. That whisper in the dark. Oh. I dropped it in the trash, and I walked away. "No, thank you," I said sternly. In the kitchen, I told my brother about it. He hadn't seen that envelope. And my sister, she laughed it off. We thought we were done. We thought we were done with the old stories. But the house wasn't done with us. Not yet. My sister left the room, and my brother stayed with me in the kitchen. He cracked another beer, and we talked about memories of the house. And between us sat a Ziploc bag filled with spare change from all around the home. Right as he said, "You know, I still don't believe in ghosts," the bag came off the counter and fell hard onto the floor between us. We froze. He looked at me, wide-eyed, waiting for me to explain. I couldn't. Oh. So I said, "Thank you. I know you're here, but we're leaving now. You have to stay. You can't come home with us." Oh. Then I pulled out 4 quarters, set them on the counter, and I said, "Our debt is paid in full." And we left. Driving away, I couldn't shake the thought. Maybe my brother now believes in ghosts. Maybe I should have paid that $1 years ago. Maybe what's ever in that house just wanted to remind me that it never forgot about our wager. It just came to collect. Thanks for listening to The Dead Frequencies. The static between stations might sound empty, but sometimes it's anything but. We drop another story next Friday at 10 p.m. You should be there too. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button now. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok. Just touch the icons listed below, and we thank you in advance. And if you have a story you would like me to read or one of your own experiences, please contact us at thedeadfrequencies@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you.